Good morning students. Today we are going to see a chapter algebra in that exercise number 3.2. Last class we discussed about how it is mean by a polynomial, how to write a polynomial in a standard form, how to find the degree of a polynomial, how to add, subtract and multiply the polynomials. Now in this class we are going to see value of a polynomial, how to find the roots of a polynomial, how to find the zeros of a polynomials. First we will see the value of a polynomial. Value of a polynomial p of x at x is equal to a is p of a obtained on replacing x by a, where a belongs to real number. Example, p of x is equal to x square plus 3x minus 1. First we will see the example. P of x is equal to x square plus 3x minus 2. So in the place of x we are going to substitute 2. So P of 2 is equal to, in the place of x we substitute 2 squared plus 3 into 2 minus 1. 2 squared is 4 plus 3 2s are 6 minus 1. 4 plus 6 10 equal to 10 minus 1 equal to 10 minus 1 9. So now come to the definition. The value of a polynomial p of x. So here they have given the value of a polynomial. The polynomial they have given p of x square plus 3x minus 1 at x is equal to a is p of a obtained on replacing x by n. So the polynomial they have given p of x. In the p of x they are given at x is equal to a is p of a means x we are substituting the values. Here they have given, we are substituted the value in example we are substituted the value 2. Here they have given a in the definition because we can take any number. So they have given the constant x is equal to a is p of a. That only we are written p of 2. P of a obtained on replacing x by a. So obtained on replacing the, in the place of x we are placing a value, the number, when we are replacing x by a. So in the place of x we are substituting that constant. So here we are substituted the p of 2. Here we got the value as a 9. This 9 is called the value of a polynomial. Next, zeros of a polynomial. A real number k is a zero of a polynomial if p of x if p of k is equal to 0. Example, p of x is equal to 4x cube minus 6x square plus 3x minus 14. Here they are given definition, a real number k. We are taking any number. The last value of a polynomial we have taken x is equal to n. Here we are taking that constant as a k. So we can take any value is a zero of a polynomial p of x. When we say that zero of a polynomial, when we are substituting that k value in the p of x, we have to get equal to 0. Then we will call that one as the zero of the polynomial. So example, we are taken p of x is equal to 4x cube minus 6x square plus 3x minus 14. So here in the place of x we are substituting 2. So equal to 4 into 2 cube minus 6 into 2 square plus 3 into 2 minus 14 equal to 4 into 2 cube is 8 minus 6 into 4 plus 3 2s are 6 minus 14. So 8 4s are 32. Here minus 6 4s are 24 plus 6 minus 14. So now 32 plus 6. When we are adding, we will be getting as a 32. Here both minus and minus 24, minus 14. So we have to add it and we have to put the minus sign. Minus 24 minus 14 is 38 equal to 0. So here we are getting that value of the polynomial at p of 2 is equal to 0. So we will say this one as a since the value of the polynomial p of x at x is equal to 2. So 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. So when we are substituting that number, we have to get the value is equal to 0. When we are getting the value is equal to 0 means, then we'll call what the number we are substituting, that number we'll call it as a 0 of the polynomial. Next, roots of a polynomial. In general, if p of a is equal to 0, we say that a is the 0 polynomial. P of x, or a is the root of a polynomial p of x is equal to 0. So last what we say, the zeros of a polynomial, when we are substituting the value for in the place of x, we will be getting a 0 x. If suppose if example if we are taking a value 2, we are be getting a 0 we'll say that 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Like that, if here they are given the a is the root of the polynomial, where what's the value we are substituting, that is called as the root of the polynomial. For example, p of x is equal to same 4x cube minus 6x square plus 3x minus 14. Now we are substituted the value p of 2 is equal to, lastly with the zeros of a polynomial we saw that p of 2 is equal to, we got 0. So the root here, the root of the polynomial at p of x is equal to 0. When we are substituting the value for p of x, we are substituting that value, substituting the number, we will get the value as 0 means that number we call this one as a root of the polynomial. That only they had given. In general, if p of a is equal to 0, we say that a is the 0 of the polynomial. When we are substituting the p of in the place of x, we are substituting here 2, we are getting 0. So 2 is the 0 of the polynomial, or otherwise we can say 2 is the root of the polynomial. Now exercise 3.2 la first sum. Find the value of the polynomial f of y is equal to 6y minus 3y square plus 3 at y is equal to 1, y is equal to 0. So here given, they had given the polynomial f of y is equal to 6y minus 3y square plus 3. We have to find the value of this polynomial. Then they had given the y value, they had given y is equal to 1. So when we are substituting y is equal to 1, so in the place of y we have to substitute the value 1. So f of 1 is equal to 6 into 1 minus 3 into 1 square plus 3. So equal to say 6 ones are 6 minus 3 1 square 1. So 3 into 1 3 plus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 will get cancelled, is equal to 6. So f of 1 is equal to 6. So the value of this polynomial at when y is equal to 1 is equal to 6. Next, third subdivision, y is equal to 0. So f of y is equal to 6y minus 3y square plus 3. So in the place of y we have to substitute 0. So f of 0 is equal to 6 into 0 minus 3 into 0 square plus 3 equal to 6 zeros are 0 minus 3 into 0 square is 0. So minus 3 into 0 0 plus 3. So equal to 3. So f of 0 is equal to 3. So in the polynomial f of y, when we are in this polynomial 6y minus 3y square plus 3, when we are substituting the value of a z in the place of y 0, at that time we will be getting the value of the polynomial is 3. Next, second question, if p of x is equal to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1, find p of 2 root 2. Here directly they had given, we have to find the value for p of 2 root 2. So p of x is equal to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1. We have to find for p of 2 root 2. So equal to 2 root 2 the whole square minus 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 plus 1. So equal to, here 2 root 2 the whole square. So what we'll write? A squared is equal to A into A, like that. Here we have to write 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. This is one term, minus 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 plus 1. So here plus 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. Here minus 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. So plus, so minus will get cancelled, equal to 1. So P of 2 root 2 is equal to 1. Third question. Find the zeros of the polynomial in each of the following. First subdivision they have given P of x is equal to x minus 3. So we have to take the P of x minus 3 is equal to 0. First we have to take it. So x is equal to, bring this 3 this side. So here minus 3, it will become as a plus 3. So x, what's the value we have to substitute here? 3. So P of 3 is equal to 3 minus 3. So 3 minus 3, 0. So P of 3 is equal to 0. Since P of 3 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 3 is the 0 of P of x. Second subdivision, P of x is equal to 2x plus 5. So first we have to take this exponent, 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So 2x, bring this 5 this side first. It will become as a, here plus 5. When you are bringing this side, it will become as a minus 5. So x is equal to minus 5. Bring this to the side, it will become denominator. So my x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So we have to substitute in the place of x, we have to substitute this minus 5 by 2. So P of minus 5 by 2 is equal to 2 into minus 5 by 2 plus 5. 2 will get cancelled. So here minus 5 plus 5 equal to 0. So P of minus 5 by 2 is equal to 0. Therefore 0 of the polynomial is minus 5 by 2. Next, fifth subdivision, P of x is equal to ax when a is not equal to 0. Here they are given ax. Ax means this a is the constant term. So we can take any value except 0. That only they have given a is not equal to 0. So we can take the numbers from 1 to any number we can take it. So ax first. Ax is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 by a. Anything by a. 0 by anything is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 and we have to substitute it. So P of x is equal to ax. So P of 0 is equal to a into 0 equal to 0. So P of 0 is equal to 0. Therefore 0 of the polynomial is 0. Sixth subdivision, h of x is equal to ax plus b. A is not equal to 0. A comma b belongs to real numbers. Here like the same ax plus b they have given. This a and b are the constant terms. So here a we have to take a is not equal to 0 means apart from the 0 we can take any values. Then this b also they have given this a comma b belongs to the real numbers. We can take the any real numbers. So first they have given h of x is equal to ax plus b. So we have to take this one ax plus b is equal to 0. Bring this b to this side. So what will happen? A is equal to here plus b. When you are bringing this side, it will become as a minus b. So x is equal to minus b. Bring this a to this side. So by a. So x is equal to minus b by a. So h of minus b by a is equal to a into minus b by a plus b. A will get cancelled. So here minus b plus b equal to 0. So h of minus b by a is equal to 0. Therefore 0 of the polynomial is minus b by a. Fourth question, find the roots of the polynomial equation. Here we have to find the roots of the polynomial. Here first subdivision, 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. Already they have given the polynomial is equal to 0. Just we have to find the x values here. So 5x minus 6 is equal to 0 means, so to find the x value, 5x is equal to, bring the 6 this side, here minus 6, when you are bringing this side it will become as a plus 6. So 5x is equal to 6, x is equal to 6, bring this 5 this side by 5. So x is equal to 6 by 5. So the roots of the polynomial x is equal to 6 by 5. Next second subdivision, x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x plus 3 is equal to 0 means bring this 3 this side. So x is equal to minus 3. So here x is equal to minus 3. Third subdivision, 10x plus 9 is equal to 0. So 10x plus 9 equal to 0. 10x is equal to, bring this 9 this side, here plus 9, when you are bringing this side it will become as a minus 9. So x is equal to minus 9, bring this 10 this side, so it will become as a by 10. So x is equal to minus 9 by 10 is the root of the polynomial. Next fifth question, verify whether the following are zeros of the polynomial indicated against them or not. Here first subdivision, p of x is equal to 2x minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Here they have given a polynomial p of x is equal to 2x minus 1. Then they had given for x we have to substitute the value minus 1 by 2. When we are substituting, we are getting either equal to 0. Now at this point we can say this one x is equal to 1 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. If we are not getting equal to 0 means then we will say it is not a 0 of the polynomial. Just we substitute this one now. P of x is equal to 2x minus 1. So we have to substitute p of 1 by 2. So p of 1 by 2. In the place of x we have to substitute 1 by 2. So 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1. 2 will get cancelled. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So p of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So therefore x is equal to 1 by 2 is the 0 of the given polynomial. Third subdivision, p of x is equal to ax plus b, x is equal to minus b by a. So p of x is equal to ax plus b, we have to substitute the x place the minus b by a. So p of minus b by a is equal to a into minus b by a plus b. A will be cancelled. So minus b plus b is equal to 0. So p of minus b by a is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to minus b by a is the 0 of the given polynomial. Next fourth subdivision, p of x is equal to x plus 3 into x minus 4 at x is equal to 4, x is equal to minus 3. Here they have given the two x values. The two x values we have to substitute. First we will take x is equal to 4. So P of x is equal to x plus 3 into x minus 4. So first we will take x is equal to 4. So P of 4 is equal to 4 plus 3 into 4 minus 4. So 4 plus 3 is 7 here into 4 minus 4 0. So 7 into 0 0. So P of 4 is equal to 0. Next we will take that x is equal to minus 3. So P of x is equal to x plus 3 into x minus 4. So equal to P of minus 3 equal to minus 3 plus 3 into minus 3 minus 4. So here plus 3 minus 3 it will become as 0. Here minus 3 minus 4 into minus 7. So 0 into minus 7 0. So P of minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to plus 4 and x is equal to minus 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Sixth question, find the number of zeros of the polynomial represented by graphs. Here graphs is given. By seeing this graph you have to find that how many number of zeros in this graph. So here first one, see here this curve touches the x-axis at 2 points. We have to first see the curve where it's touching the x-axis, how many times it touches the x-axis, then that many zeros are there and we have to say. So here first sum the curve touches the x-axis at 2 points here. So number of zeros is equal to number of zeros is equal to 2. Next, second subdivision. Here the curve touches the x-axis at 3 points. We don't take this point because this point touches the y-axis. Here number of zeros we have to see only the curve when it's touching the x-axis. So the number of zeros is here 3. Third subdivision, here see that curve does not touch the x-axis, it's in the y-axis itself it's done, so it does not touch the x-axis. So number of zeros is equal to 0 we have to write. Here next, fourth subdivision, here they have given the curve like this, here 3 points they are touching that x-axis and y-axis. The x-axis only 1 point is touching. So here the number of zeros is equal to 1. Next subdivision, here the curve is given. Curve touches the x-axis at this point. So number of zeros is equal to 1. Only 1 point it touches the x-axis. So number of zeros is equal to 1.